Hi kindergarten, happy Friday. We've made it through another week of school. Let's give ourselves a silent cheer. You guys are doing so good. So today's lesson is going to be all about syllables. And we've talked a little bit about what a syllable is already this year. So I'm just going to do a quick review and then I'm going to explain today's activity. So a syllable is really just what you get when you break a word apart. It's the sounds we hear when we take a word and we break it apart. So the special thing about syllables though are every syllable must have a vowel or a vowel sound in it. So remember our long vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and our short vowel sounds, A, I, aw, and So we're going to need to remember those to help us when we break a word apart. Now an easy way to count syllables is to take your hand and place it horizontally, and you're going to place it just a little bit below your chin. And when you say a word, every time your chin goes down and touches your hand, that counts for one syllable. So if I gave you the word happy and I asked you how many syllables are in the word happy, you could take your hand, place it under your chin, and say the word happy. How many times did your chin touch your hand? It should have been twice because there's two syllables in the word happy. All right, so now we're ready for our activity. Today you're going to need this worksheet, and you're not going to need it just yet, but it has 4 boxes, and this is called a syllable hunt. So are you ready to go on our syllable hunt? All right, friends, let's go. All right, kindergarten friends, so we're outside in Mrs. McCoy's backyard, and we're going to go on a little tour and see what items we might be able to spot for our syllable hunt. So make sure you have your eyes open. You never know what you might find out here. Are you ready, guys? Let's go! All right, guys, well, thanks for going on that tour with me. There sure were a lot of things in Mrs. McCoy's backyard. So I hope you were using your eyes and you were looking for some of the things that might be used for today's activity. So now you're going to need this worksheet, and Mrs. McCoy is going to be doing it on the board, but you're going to be doing it on here. You can use crayons, pencils, markers, whatever you have available at home. I'm going to be, like I said, doing it on my whiteboard. Now you can either, I'm going to give you the option, you can either do this along with Mrs. McCoy and do it based on the things that we saw in my yard, or you are more than welcome to go on your own syllable scavenger hunt in your yard or around your house and see what items you can find. Or you could even do a little bit of both. Use some of the ones that we're going to do together today and then go on your own hunt and add to your pictures. So it's totally up to you, whatever you want to do, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So now I'm going to look, and I have 4 boxes. You have 4 boxes on your worksheet. These are for our 1-syllable words, our 2-syllable words, 3-syllable words and 4-syllable words. All right, so you can either write the words or you can draw pictures. So I'm going to think about some of the things I saw when we went on the tour of Mrs. McCoy's backyard. The first thing I saw was something that you might sit at with your family, and maybe you would eat a meal there. Can you think of what that might be? It was a table. Now, we need to count and see how many syllables are in the word table. So remember what we're going to do? Good. Get your hand, place it under your chin, and let's say the word table. How many times did you touch your hand? You should have touched it 2 times because there are 2 syllables in the word table. So now we're going to draw a picture, or like I said, you can try writing the words, whichever you want, but we're going to place a table in box 2 because a table has 2 syllables. So remember, Miss McCoy is not the best artist, but I'm just going to try and do the best that I can, all right? All right. A really simple looking table, but there's my table. All right, now we kept going on our tour. I'm thinking of something that was green. You sit on it. We have one of these at school. It takes you from the top down to the bottom. It was the slide. Let's count and see how many syllables are in the word slide. Ready? Slide. How many times did your hand touch your chin? Just 1 time, because there's only 1 syllable in the word slide. All right. Slide. Excellent. Okay, now we went on our tour. I'm thinking of something. It was growing from the ground. It was green and purple. Did you see the flower? Good. All right, so let's count how many syllables are in the word flower. Get your hand. Ready? Flower. Good. We're going to put it in the box with the number 2. So we have our flower. Good. All right. Now, there was something on the ground, and it was actually my dog Daisy's toy. Do you remember? It was gray, had a long trunk and big ears. Her elephant toy. So, how many syllables do we hear in the word elephant? Ready? Let's count. Elephant. How many times? Try it one more time. Elephant. We should have touched 3 times because there are 3 syllables in the word elephant. There's my elephant. All right, let's see, what else was out there? It was green. It was all over the ground. It was grass. Let's see how many syllables are in the word grass. Ready? Grass. Grass has just 1 syllable. So I'm going to take my green and I'll draw some green grass. Good. Now, what else was out there? There's something that I like to sit under. It gives us shade. We have some of these on our playground at school in our sandbox. It's an umbrella. Good. Let's count the syllables in the word umbrella. Ready? Umbrella. How many times? Good. There are 3 syllables in the word umbrella. So There's my blue umbrella. Now we have one more box. That's our 4-syllable words. Now 4-syllable words are kind of hard to find sometimes. There's not many. However, I did spot one in our video. It was round. It was green. It's really yummy. Can you think of what might be round and green and good to eat? That's right. Did you see the watermelon sitting on Lincoln's table? Watermelon is a 4-syllable word. Ready? Let's practice. Watermelon. 4 times. Good. So we have one picture that we can draw in our 4-syllable box. And there is our big, green, juicy watermelon. Well, I hope that you had fun on our tour today. I hope this was a good review of what syllables are. Remember, syllables are the sounds we hear when we break a word apart. And every syllable has to have at least one vowel or vowel sound. So you can finish drawing pictures that we found from Mrs. McCoy's yard. You can go on your own syllable hunt and find your own things to draw pictures of. But I hope you guys have happy hunting. All right, bye.